99 Seat Theater is a place where a collaboration exists between writers, directors, designers, stage managers, and it's an incubator for new works that would otherwise not be seen.
99 Seat Theater in LA gives me a platform to lay seeds and experiment and dare to fail and not worry about having to fill up friggin' house just to pay me a few bucks. It's not about the money. It's about the dirt where I get to, you know, see what grows and get response, and then from there see where it takes me. So I think 99 Seat Theater for me is the great hatchling, the incubator for my work.
99 Seat Theater is home. It's also a farm that you create ideas, and you don't get paid for seeds, but you maybe eventually make a product. And my wife and I have a small-time business that we farm ideas, and we've managed to take them from the Sacred Fools and build them up to the Geffen, or build them up to Pasadena Playhouse. We're farmers.
I feel that, well, when I audition for TV and film, it's basically the bad immigrant or the good immigrant, or the funny immigrant. That's actually my role. I always get the funny immigrant. I'm the funny immigrant, you know, like, hey, Mr. Señor, blah, 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 you know. But 99 Seat Theater allows me to express myself, to work, to really work on my craft, to allow me to be a real actor.
Certainly 99 Seat Theater has given me the opportunity to be seen in things that have launched careers like I did Reefer Madness, which the movie musical, which started at the Hudson Backstage, went off Broadway, and then was made into a movie. And I was offered those roles based on my work that I did in the 99 Seat production.
Okay, 99 Seat Theater has furthered my career in, I got my first agent from 99 Seat Theater doing a show at the Hudson, where an agent saw me. That got me my first commercial gig, and that's how I got Taft-Hartley to get my SAG card. It's gotten me work because someone saw me in a 99 Seat Theater play, and then they asked me to do an equity show, and then I did that, and then I got a job at the Geffen doing the West Coast premiere of Fat Pig. Like, I can point to so many different things.
The money issue, it would be wonderful if we got paid the $9 an hour or whatever it is that equity is saying that we're supposed to get, but that's going to substantially increase budgets for these theaters. And the result of that is going to be they can't afford it. And it's not just the salaries for the actors, there's also the added cost of all the payroll taxes now have to be paid. And people are just looking at it going, well, it's $9 an hour, everybody should make $9 an hour, but everybody else in other businesses isn't in a nonprofit type of situation where you have a small theater with 99 seats. At best, if you filled every seat every night at $34.99 a seat, you would never make enough money to even pay the minimum wage, you know? So money isn't the most important issue here. It's what we do and to have actors have a chance to actually perform.
Boy, this whole commercialization of it all, like nonprofits have been the savior of art in this country.
Well, what's being proposed right now is impossible. I know, for example, we both did a production of A Midsummer Night's Dream a couple years ago. How many cast members? I don't know.
At least like 16,
16, 15, being paid minimum wage for rehearsals, performances. Our company would never have the money. Even if we sold out every night, I don't think they would ever be able to afford to do that.
The magic of what we do here is that we make stuff together, and there's nothing else like it anymore, really. I mean, there's nothing else like it anymore. So it takes that away, and if they don't understand, if they haven't been part of that world with us, I want them to be. I want them to be, and this will prevent that from happening anymore.
Everybody is volunteering their time to make these plays, these shows happen. And I love volunteering because then I can work my craft as an actor. We can continue this great tradition in Los Angeles of theater, which has been going on for decades now. And if the plan goes through, so much of it is going to go away. People won't be able to afford to do Shakespeare. They won't be able to afford to do musicals. It'll be one-person shows, two-person shows, and a lot of the shows that I've done, I would not get to do in the future. And people coming here won't get to do those shows in the future.
So once, you know, I got involved with the people who helped grow 99 Seat Theater here, it was a great opportunity for me as a young actor to not only be seen by agents and get agents, but to grow as an artist, to become a good actor, that when I went into a audition, I was primed, I was ready to go, I was up to that level. And I think that's an important thing, because it's not just a class that will do that for you. You do have the opportunity to experiment and you know, fail in class, but you need that opportunity to do it in front of an audience. You need that opportunity to do it when the pressure is on and it's not necessarily getting paid. And you know, because when you show up, you're getting paid. They expect you to show up, do your job, and go. And I think the community of actors in general in Los Angeles, especially the younger actors, will suffer from the loss of this situation.
I agree.
That's what I want people to understand, that the producers in these companies, Theater of Note, where I'm a company member, all these different places, they're just people, they're just actors that are like, hey, I'll stand up and I'll try to figure out how we're gonna pay for that gobo, and I'll figure that out, and I'll figure that, and they're making nothing. So we're all just trying to make a thing.
The reason I didn't go to New York, and that's because I wasn't excited by what was happening there. And it's fine for people who are excited about that kind of work, but I like weird, dark, risky theater. And that kind of theater doesn't get done at big houses that need guaranteed ticket sales from kind of established conservative audiences. So I do 99 Seat Theater because that's the only place where I get to do the kind of work that I love.
Theater has been getting better in the city in a slow but gradual way, and you're seeing it more and more, and people coming from other cities, from New York, from Chicago, from San Francisco, to do theater out here, because the theater here it's become stronger, it's more powerful, people have the freedom to do their best work in this city.
Unless you vote no, you will have no say. If you vote yes, it goes through, it's out of your hands, because then the council can make whatever rules it wants. And if you want to maintain any of the things that we have now in LA theater, you want to hang on to any of that, you have to vote no, because this plan wipes it out. It's like a scorched earth policy.
I absolutely support making changes to update the current plan. I absolutely support actors making more money. This is not the way to do it. So I'm voting no so that I can have a chance to build a proposal with equity that I can vote yes on and feel good about it.
I say vote no because it's just a bad plan. It makes no sense to anybody who's been doing it for any amount of time. I've been doing it for 30 years, and it makes no sense in my mind. It makes no sense to any of my friends. I just think it's a bad plan. I'm not saying we don't need some manner of change, but this isn't it.
You think you should be able to make a living acting. So do I. Right now you can, and I can also pursue my art. So let's keep it that way.